We are here at this unique and beautiful venue at the invitation of Sydney and Eric to share in the joy of their wedding. We're gonna let that go by. Somebody didn't tell them we have a wedding going on this afternoon.
Dude, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. I've never been on a helicopter. I don't know. This is crazy. Thank you.
It was December 2019. As usual, I misjudged the drive down. I hit traffic, there was an accident. I ended up being late. And I'm texting with, hands-free device in my car, trying to get there as quickly as I can because Sydney was giving her presentation of her thesis.
As Eric's older sisters, we were fortunate to witness many milestones in his life. We patiently waited until Eric was in college to meet his first girlfriend, to which we knew she must be special because we were meeting her at a planned dinner at Claim Jumper.
Eric joined a fraternity called Delta Chi, and he lived near a frat house.
I did. It was cheap.
Just a quick little background on our family. Number 1, dinner locations are rarely planned in advance. And number 2, Claim Jumper was a restaurant previously reserved for graduations and milestone birthdays in our family. RIP to the Brea location.
I remember the night that we met so vividly at the Delta Chi fraternity house. It was December 5th, 2015.
Through this fraternity, he met a girl who was a member of Alpha Chi Omega. Eric told her family that he really liked this girl, and her name was Sydney.
Sydney, you came into my life at exactly the right time, when neither of us was looking, but what we didn't realize was we both needed love the most. Sorry, I gotta turn the page. I got a lot of pages to turn, sorry.
This is a celebration, and at the same time, we want to remember two people who are here in spirit, but who are not here physically. There's two beautiful special flower arrangements, and that is in honor of Sydney's sister, Kaylee, and in honor of her grandfather, Steve.
From the start, you were there. Big brown eyes, curly blonde hair. My new friend had come into the world. 2 children, inseparable. We'd argue to no end. In just a short time, though, you became my best friend. Brother and sister went through life together. Empathetic, caring, intelligent, and kind. When I think of my baby sister, these are the words that come to mind.
Oh, it rhymed.
Eric, I am absolutely sure that loving you was never a choice. Whoa, first sentence, already crying, okay. It was simply something that was bound to happen. From the very first night I met you, I just knew that something good was gonna come of this.
And from that day, we have never looked back. In the past almost 6 years, we've experienced the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. More than people can experience in a lifetime, from tragic life events to purchasing our very first home together.
I remember calling my mom from college and crying to her. She was so confused and asked me why I was upset, and I remember telling her how scared I was of how much I already cared about you. And part of me was convinced that allowing myself to care about you this much this soon wouldn't end well. I was so unbelievably wrong, though. And from that day forward, I have loved you.
Sydney, I love you with all my heart, and I'm so thankful for that random December night where I met the woman who is standing before me today.
So they reorganized things just so Sydney could now go last and her old man would have a chance to see her.
If there is one thing that I have learned in the last couple of years, it's that life is incredibly short. It's too short to go one more day without being with the person that you love, tied to you forever.
What an honor to do life with my best friend, my companion, my everything. I am so thankful that I found you at the right moment when we both needed the other. I vow to always remind you of how beautiful you are inside and out, even if you think I am just gassing you up. I consider myself the luckiest man in the world to have been able to share those 6 years with someone who has been able to put up with me even if I accidentally used the women's restroom at Martha Green's in Redlands. Because I didn't know the difference between a rooster and a hen. Since that was all the signage they had, instead of the traditional men's and women's restroom. The first day that I met your mom. Yes, a rooster and a hen. I don't know the difference.
Over the years, I've come to know Sydney really well and feel that she's perfect partner for Eric. I have seen how she truly loves and supports my son through challenging times. She also has a great sense of humor and is a wonderful addition to our family. I wish them both much love and happiness.
I hereby pronounce you husband and wife. Eric, you may kiss your bride.
His wife!
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. Make some noise. It's your bride and grooms, Mr. and Mrs. Eric and Sydney Bowe.
I found you. Two worlds collided. I see forever in your eyes. You're everything to me, darling. I can't.
But here's the punchline of the story. Eric came outside. Eric stood at the entrance of the parking garage to basically give me a progressive taxi to get to the garage, to help me park, and basically escorted me all the way in. And as we come into the room, here is all the parents and family, the students, the professors, Sydney standing in the room. I had no idea this was happening. I didn't know they were delaying this for me. My first thought was how polite of Eric to come out there and do this just to help me get there. But I realized later how much he loved my daughter, how much he cared about my daughter. Because knowing Eric now the way I do, and knowing my daughter, I know she was stressed that day, but most importantly, Eric was doing everything in his power to help the day go as well as it could for Sydney, and he knew how important it was for me to be there for Sydney. And I will tell you, Eric, to a father, I can't tell you how important that is. I remember telling your parents that day they raised a very fine young man. It means the world to me that you're the man you are, and that my daughter is lucky enough to have you as a husband.
Eric, today you officially become my brother-in-law, but I've considered you a brother for a long time now. Thank you very much for treating my sister so well. You may not be 7 feet tall, but your heart sure is.
Let's get this party started.